Welcome back. Saltiness isn't blisters. Tonight I've got a great hearty chili recipe to share with you. So let's get started. I have got a 2-quart sauce pot here. And these are all my delicious ingredients that I'm going to layer into my pot. So I'm going to start, this is a half portion or a half recipe, because the chili seasoning, the beans, some of the ingredients within the recipe have a lot of sodium. So if I cut the recipe in half, I cut the sodium in half. So that's my thought process there. So I'm going to put 1/2 pound of ground beef that is browned and drained into the pot. Just kind of spread that out. Next I'm going to put about 1/4 to 1/2 cup of diced tomatoes that are undrained. So I want all the juice from those tomatoes in there as well. I'm gonna put 1/2 can. My can is 15.5 ounces of northern beans that are drained and rinsed. This is where all the salt is. So I wanted to drain and rinse those to try to eliminate a lot of that salt. Next, I've got a small long carrot that I have peeled. I also boiled this carrot for about 5 minutes just to get that sharp crunch and crispness out of it, so it's just fork tender. So I don't have to worry that when my chili's ready, my carrot is still raw or crunchy. I have got 8 ounces of tomato sauce. 1 cup of kale, nice color green in there and a little healthy twist on that. And I've got 3/4 cup or 6 ounces of water. I may need to add a little more water later. I'm gonna stir that up and see how I like it. And then I've got 1/2 of a 30% less sodium 1.25 ounce packet of chili seasoning. So that already has less sodium, and then I'm cutting the salt down again by not putting that whole packet in there. So let me give that a real nice stir, see how our liquid looks. That kale will cook down once we get this going. So I'm gonna turn it on high. We wanna get a nice gentle boil going, and then we can always turn it down. And the key to the chili, just like the soups, is you want to just get a nice good simmer going. The simmer is what really helps lock in all the flavors, blend them all together, and give you that nice rich consistency that we all love about soup and chili. So yeah, that looks pretty good right there. I'm going to leave that like that, and when I get a little boil going, I will come back and show you how it looks. Okay guys, so we've got a real nice gentle boil going in our chili pot. As you can see, the kale is starting to cook down a bit, not be so fluffy, so that's just getting a nice cook to it, blending in real nicely. I'm just loving all these chunks of tomato and carrot and beans. And you know, I'll be honest, I like my chili to be a little more like soup than like a thick, hearty, chunky chili. I like the chunks, but I also really love the liquid. So that's why my chili looks kind of like a soup. But if you like yours to be more thick and hearty, you can discard the water, the 6 ounces of water that we added, even the tomato sauce that we added. You could keep that out, add more veggies, add more beans, more variety of beans, and that will thicken that up for you. But I love this just how it's looking right now. This just nice hearty chili, almost said soup, but with a soup-like consistency to it. Over here, I am boiling up about 1/2 cup to a cup's worth of egg noodles. I am going to just do some really tasty layering when this is all cooked up, and I'm gonna have some noodles on the bottom with some chili on top of that and some shredded cheese. So stay tuned for that. But any noodles will work. You don't have to use the egg noodles. I just wanted to go with those because they're quick, they're easy. So be right back. All right, guys, everything is done. My egg noodles are cooked and drained, so now I'm gonna add some flavors to those. I've got a tablespoon of unsalted butter. I'm gonna put some rainbow peppercorn in there, just a light layer. Add another spice to my delicious chili, and then some dried parsley flakes. And then I'm just gonna mix that up well. Get that butter melted in there. Well, it must have melted quick because I don't see it. All right, now take a very fancy crystal bowl. Any bowl will do. I just felt like getting a little fancy. Plus it's clear so you can see all my delicious layers. I am gonna put a layer of noodles in there. So there's my layer of flavored noodles. I am going to put a layer of chili in there. Look at all that goodness. All those chunks. And then my mouth is watering. And then to top it off, that really seals the deal here, just some good old shredded mild cheddar cheese. So there is all my layers and flavors. You can pair this with some reduced sodium tortilla chips, crackers, a tasty homemade cornbread, whatever you love to go with your hearty soup, stews, chilies. Just enjoy it. It is so tasty and so just has so many great flavors and ingredients in it, and has some healthy things hidden in there as well. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.